Hey y'all, ooh, my forehead is shiny, y'all. Please excuse my forehead. I just put on some edge control, so y'all know I'm trying to keep my edges back and keep them laid.
What do I do when there's too much of me, too little of you? What can I
Hey y'all, what's up, everybody? I'm here to talk to you about my first time eating an edible. Y'all, this was kind of like, I don't know, kind of crazy, because like, how old was I? Okay, so I was 17 years old and I was working at Kroger. And, you know, I was at work or whatever, and my best friend's cousin had came in and he worked with me too. Look at that wing. About to fly away on y'all. Fly, 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 fly. Look at that wing. Anyways, okay. My best friend's cousin came in and he worked with me too. And he was like, he had made some edibles or whatever, you know, some brownies, weed, you know, get you high. So he had made those and he was selling them or whatever. So everyone was like buying them or whatever, and I was just like, you know, I don't know, I haven't really smoked weed before or anything. I didn't really know what it would do to me, especially eating an edible. And so I was like, okay, well, I didn't buy one at first. At first I was like, okay. So I was going to his locker to like just take one, because I was like, I ain't about to spend $10 on no damn weed brownie. Like, the fuck, I look like a bank. So I was about to go ahead and get one, and one of my coworkers who had already bought like one or two, she had came in, and so I was like, oh, yeah, he told me to get it out his locker, and I'm about to put the money in there. So I just went ahead and put the money in there or whatever. So I got the brownie from him, and I ate it. So I ate it, and for a while I was just like, okay, it's not really doing nothing or whatever. Everybody else was like hyped. Like one girl, she had like 3 brownies. She had drank a Monster, and she was just jumping around, just, hey, hi everybody, hey. And we're freaking courtesy clerks at freaking Kroger. And if you know that what that is, we bag, you know, we take out trash, we help people to get their car and everything like that. So I ate the brownie or whatever. It didn't kick in for a while, and then eventually when it kicked in, I was just sitting there like I was just dazed or whatever, and my eyes were red as fuck. I will insert some picture like right here. My eyes were red as fuck, and I was just like, you know, I was just out of it. I was bagging groceries or whatever. I was bagging at the end of an aisle, and I remember this like specifically. Like, I remember trying to open the bag, like trying to put something in it, and I was literally like this with the bag, like, and it wouldn't open, and I was just like, so I looked at the man who I was bagging for. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I just kept on like swatting at the bag trying to get it to open, and like it was not opening. So eventually, you know, I got the bag open or whatever. So like all the cashiers, they knew we were high or whatever, you know. They're just like, oh yeah, we know. And they're like, you're the only one that's acting normal. I was like, can you tell that I'm high? Because like I got super paranoid. Like, I was going crazy. I was just like, oh my gosh, everybody's gonna know. Like, and then I would look over while I was bagging, and I would look over at my manager, and like she was coming towards me. So I continued to bag, and then I swear 10 minutes went by, and I looked towards her, and she was still coming towards me from like the same distance. And I was like, why is time moving so slow? Like, what is going on? Anyways, and so I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Eventually, you know, like I said, everybody was saying I was acting normal. One guy, he was just like all happy because he does like drugs all the time or whatever. Like, I'm telling you, this was like my first time. And my other friend, she was like, you know, she was just all hype and stuff. But that's probably because she had a freaking Monster with hers. Anyway, so eventually I got off work or whatever. My ride wasn't there yet. So I'm sitting in the break room. And as I'm sitting in the break room, I start texting my ex-boyfriend because I know he smokes weed a lot. And you know, it was my first love, and I still have feelings for him and stuff. You know, we were still kind of messing around. We weren't together, but we were still, you know, dealing with each other. So I went in the break room and I was texting him, and I actually have some of those messages that I will also put right here. And let me tell you, I was spelling stuff all types wrong, and I was just like, fuck you, you suck, why are you with her instead of me? And he's like, wait, I'm not with anybody, and all this stuff. And I'm like, really? And then I was like, she sucks for having what I can't have, and you suck, and your mom sucks. And I was just like going off, like going crazy, spelling stuff all types of wrong, and it was just so funny. But Then I freaking, once I got off work, like I was saying, the picture that I posted, like, with me and my eyes all red, that was me after work just laying on the, like, couch in the break room, just sitting there, like, drool was about to come out and everything. I was just like, and actually, that day I met Ron Rico Lee. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's like actually an actor or whatever, and he lives like by where I used to work. So I met him, and I'll actually put that picture right there. But I was so slow that I couldn't freaking. We weren't supposed to like really. I asked him if I could take a picture with him. So I walked outside with him, and I'm trying to take the picture with him real quick, hands shaking like this and stuff. First picture came out blurry as fuck. Then the second picture came out a little bit blurry and everything, and it was just a horrible day. But eventually I got home or whatever, you know. I just laid in my bed, and I was texting him still, telling him how, you know, I hated him so much and all this or whatever. And eventually, you know, from that he decided he wanted to smoke with me, and that is another story. If you want to hear that story, just, you know, comment below that you want to hear that story or whatever. Like this video, comment, subscribe. Thank you for your time, and I'm out.